And he writes songs about how you're all the strongest and prettiest and mushroomiest.
Also, he has like 8 knives.
And yes, he does have 8 knives.
Okay,
And all of the knives have names, but we're not good enough friends yet for you to know what their names are.
Can
I admit defeat and let him take one of the paintings, and then I put the other.
Can I clean the corrosion off the bars with an alchemist's kit?
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Well, then I will do so. That will be what I do.
I think we should cart all the loot back to the yawning portal. Take a long rest. Cash this out. Get our gold for it. And then continue the investigation.
Right.
Okay.
Hey,
and y'all can do that.
Take a long rest.
Use a rest.
Lodging at the yawning portal is a gold piece of room per night.
Not for me.
I am also a performer.
Yep.
Okay. Make performance checks.
It doesn't say you have to make a check. It just says you can always find a place to perform.
Okay.
Yeah, we basically get it.
It's the entertainer background feature.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Never mind then. What about you other two non-entertaining nerds?
But apparently, I don't do that good of a job.
I'll
I
pay
paid
the
for a
gold.
room
It's
at
not
the
a big
beginning
deal.
of the session. So
Yeah, that's true.
I
You
paid
still got your room from earlier.
That is true.
How come?
All right.
I'm guessing Yagra has long left.
Yeah. She's not there when you return.
When Alton comes back, he will pay for his room, and then he will pull out his soapbox and unfurl it, and put it on the table. Put it on in front of the table and step on it, and he will start talking about the mushrooms again.
And that's when I start my performance.
Just to streamline things a little bit, each of the paintings is 75 gold. Is worth 75 gold each. And yeah, like I said, you could get 15 gold or 50 gold per trade bar.
So
I'm not selling the 3 paintings I have. I'm keeping them.
you don't have 3 paintings.
I gave
painting.
Pantaloons one. Then I
You
took
have-
the other 3.
You have
I didn't
one
take any of the
painting.
ingots.
You have 1 painting.
Oh, I have 3. I took 3 of them with me. Nobody else complained. The Pantaloons. I gave him 1. Put it into a bag, and then I went into my room and put it back down there. And I will not look kindly upon anyone who breaks into it.
I never made any claim on a painting, but I absolutely did not make any motion toward giving him any silver bars.
I did not take any silver bars.
Okay. So 50, we each take 5 silver bars. That's 200 gold.
Pantaloons take the 4th.
Pantaloons ends
happened
up
to
with the
the-
most money.
Yeah, that's not a bad payday for me.
Pantaloons ends up with the most money, and
Pantaloons is a very strict accountant.
like
All right.
Alton is very disappointed in your assistants. Your
So
assistants.
a lot of you could. Oh, go ahead.
For letting Hetara get away with all the paintings. You should have stopped her. Like, you shouldn't have stopped at just 1. Next time, Pantaloons. Next time.
All right. So you guys can take the benefits of a long rest. And what's your next step for finding Flume?
We're going to go to his
Actually-
tenement.
Yeah.
I actually want to talk to Bonnie. I need less rest than the rest of them. I just need 4 hours. And if Bonnie is still inside somewhere, I want to ask her what went down after we left with the trolls and like.
Not much to report on that regard. It's the kind of thing where it doesn't happen often, but Durnan usually takes care of it.
I
And
asked her.
Take care of it. He did.
I asked her if she let Yagra know, even though I wasn't here. If she told Yagra that I would want to speak.
She left. Haven't seen hide nor hair of her.
Alright, just does she come by here often? I ask.
She does, but I haven't seen her lately. I haven't seen her since you guys left earlier.
Okay, I thank her and give her like a copper for a beer or something, and then I rest.
Okay. So a lot of you can take the benefits of a long rest. And what's your next step?
I'm gonna spend 50 gold on a healing potion.
Okay.
That's not a bad idea. I'm gonna go ahead and come with you and get one as
That's
well.
easily done.
And then I say we go down to Zostra Street.
Wait, what happened to what's his name?
Raynar,
Mm.
he's
Yeah.
sticking with you so far. He's kind of following your lead.
He also rented the room at the place.
Yeah.
I asked him what he suggests where we go next to figure out what happened.
Your goblin friend had the right idea of it. To look around where his tenement is.
So you don't know anything more.
No, not since we both got pinched.
You were both pinched.
I'll go with Pantaloons and the rest of you.
I thought only one of them got pinched.
Nope, they both
They
did,
got
apparently.
separated in the attack.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Right.
You see, Hetara, he says we are friends.
All right.
I
Well, once everyone's set for the day, I'm gonna start heading toward the Zastra Street.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll go as well.
Okay, what course of action are you guys taking to investigate Floon's whereabouts?
I actually have one question. Like, how do you figure out? Like, does long rest just give us back all our HP, or
Yep.
how do you play that out with the hit die and stuff? Okay, so you don't spend hit die.
Yeah, get all your hit points back, all your hit dice back.
Okay.
So the question is, are you going to stop Alton when he does what he has done the last 2 times we were asked to investigate something? So I just want you to know that like pattern recognition is a skill, and if you do not stop him, he is going to go knock on the front door.
Pantaloons will never, ever stop Alton. Because
Oh, okay.
that's exactly where he would start.
Right.
I mean, I am but a lowly assistant.
Right.
Gent is
And-
going to be walking in front, and before you get to the door, he's going to be looking through the windows to see if he can see anything.
Dark,
All right, he's going to let me
Not-
knock on the door.
unoccupied.
So I will
Yeah,
like
I'm not going to stop you.
beat on the door and be like, sir, we are
No
here.
answer.
We have brought your and he looks at him, comrade, chum, friend. We've brought him. Yes.
I'm going to try the door, see if it's open.
It is unlocked.
All right, I step inside.
Sounds like an invitation to me, right?
And it's
Follow you.
untouched. It looks like Floon is a fairly neat person, but this place has not been tossed apparently.
Should
Okay.
we toss it?
I look at Fluent. Do you have any objections?
This isn't Floon. This is Raynar.
Right, Raynar. Do you have any objections?
I would rather you not damage my friend's property.
Well, do you? So, just so I'm not mistaken, Floon is the one that hired us to find Raynar, right?
Volo hired us.
Oh, no.
Volo hired you to find Floon, and instead of Floon in that warehouse, you found Raynar.
Right. Okay. Right.
So either we can toss this place, looking for clues, or Raynar can foot the bill to hire somebody to read this invisible ink parchment we found.
I didn't tell you about the invisible ink parchment.
No, but I was there when Gent found it.
And I put
Yeah,
it
but
right back down.
Yeah, but do you know it was an invisible ink parchment?
I was going to detect magic, and then you did something else.
And you both left the room, and then I entered it and took the parchment. Like, I don't know if you know that I have it, or how you would know that.
I mean, you took it from me. I had it like I was messing around with the torch, so we
Oh,
know
I
you
thought-
have it.
Oh, okay, I thought both of you had left.
Somebody has a blank piece of paper that I was going to detect magic on, and then you made an Arcana check, and you determined it was magical, and so that's the other lead we have. We can either throw this apartment, or Reynard can foot the bill to hire a mage to read this. Because I don't have any spells that can read a magical invisible parchment. And this investigation, I feel Reynard has more of a stake in it than we do as far as footing the bill.
Or we could
bring up the parchment, is what I'm getting.
Are you guys all having this conversation?
I mean, he brings up the parchment and talks about the parchment. I'm guessing.
Are you guys having this conversation on Floon's doorstep?
Yeah, I'm posing this choice to Reynard. Like these are our two leads. One, we toss your friend's apartment looking for clues as to his current whereabouts, or we found this invisible ink parchment and we're gonna have to hire somebody who can cast a spell or do some kind of ritual that we can read it. And I think that he should be the one to pay for that.
There's actually no need, because there's a passerby that notices you all having this conversation in front of Floon's open door. It's like, oh, are you friends of Floon?
The best of friends! I love him the most!
I say, and point to Pantaloons.
Then you haven't heard that he got taken?
We are trying to find where he was taken.
Where was he taken, I ask.
Make an investigation check.
I think that's wait, it's I'll check just in case. Is investigation? Yeah, that's a 10.
You're able to find a lead on this from this passerby. He does describe that he did see the event from outside his window. He lives a few doors down from where Floon lives, and he did see this, and he was like, he thinks that they might have been Xanathar, but he kept his head down because he didn't want to say anything, because you don't want to cross the Xanathar.
Question. Why do you not draw crosses on Xanathar?
What?
It's okay, Pantaloons. You drew the cross on the Zenturin's warehouse.
Zentarim and Xanathar are friends.
No, they aren't. Have you not seen... There's been fighting in the streets among the two guilds for weeks, almost months now.
And which one is Floon? He is Zentarim or he is Xanathar?
He's neither. He's just a guy.
You know him? I ask if he knows Floon.
I do. He's my neighbor.
You know why he could possibly be taken by Xanathar? Does he have any ill dealings?
I have no idea, but I did see a struggle, and he nods toward an alleyway, a few blocks down over there. The struggle took place over there, and I didn't see the Zents grabbed him, dragged him into the alleyway. I didn't see what happened to him afterward.
I thank him, and just one last question: ask him if Flumph was acting strange, like before this happened.
No.
Maybe just normal. Okay.
No.
Okay, I thank him for his help.
So, do we know where the Xanathars, like, it's kind of it appears to me to be like some kind of open secret that the Xanathar exist, like,
oh, yeah.
which is kind of seems to Alton to defeat the purpose of having a thieves guild, but is it an open secret?
Well, let me put it to you this way. Do you know, if you lived in Los Angeles, was it an open secret that the Crips and the Bloods are a thing?
Yes, but they're not thieves guilds; they're street gangs. like isn't the point of the Xanathars? It's the Xanathar's thieves guild, right?
They're like
No one really
That's how it is
knows.
here. People know about it, okay? It's not a
There's-
secret.
they're kind of like
Well,
a crime family.
Well, what I was gonna
Maybe?
ask is like they
There's like 100 different rumors about.
is it an open secret of where they like to hang out nearby?
No, not really.
I'm gonna go investigate the alleyway.
Yeah, me too. I'm going to go there as well to see if we find any clues. Any signs of struggle or something.
Inside that alleyway, you find a metal cover leading to leading beneath the ground into some sewerways.
Oh, that's promising.
I
And you
give
do
out
see
a
signs
long,
of a struggle in this alleyway. You know, stuff being knocked over, trash being scattered all about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
give it a long John aside because I know who I'm traveling with.
I'll lift up the cover. Hey, Pantaloons, do you want to take a look in there?
Pantaloons jumps into the sewer.
Alton screams
And-
behind them, "Be careful! There's just all kinds of mold down there."
I say,
And
just
you
close
hear
the
you hear the Mario pipe sound effect.
I'm gonna drop the cover at that.
Don't worry, friend. I shall assist you. And Alton jumps in after.
Gumpas! Oh,
Alton will jump in after Pantaloons because you can't let your assistant go by themselves.
That's true.
You have to lead from the front, like a good leader
No.
leads from the
It's
front.
probably illegal.
No light down here at all. You do see an outline of a chalk drawing on the wall nearby the place where the ladder stops, and you see a symbol drawn into the wall, palm-sized circle with 10 equidistant spokes radiating out from the circumference.
10 spokes.
Yep.
I'm gonna
Okay,
ask you
I-
if Raynar has any experience with magic or combat.
Raynar holds up a dagger.
I'm gonna ask if Alton spent any of his 200 some odd gold that he just made on the previous adventure to buy a goddamn torch.
Nope. He forgot,
Okay.
but he still has the torch that he snuffed out from the thing.
As your assistant, it is my
That's-
duty to
that's your-
inform you.
That's your gimme there, Treble. Hope you spent it well.
I am going to grudgingly pull a torch out of my pack and give it to him.
Okay.
Thank you. You are a wonderful assistant as well, Gent.
two sewers after them. And close the lid.
And he looks at Pantaloons and says, "See, Pantaloons, you must follow Gent's example."
I start
Always
making
prepared.
motions about swinging a big ass axe. And I start practicing, and I'm doing this every time we have downtime.
Anything like in the distance because I can see 120 feet in dark.
So, as you travel through the sewers, you do notice these same marks. Some of them have been hastily wiped away, but not very well. But you do see a bunch of them, as you follow this path. You think that it might be because that this is they use these to help navigate the sewers, and that they're changed every so often, based on the fact that some have been marked out and some have been hastily, not quite done very well.
But these marks are like making a path to follow, like a breadcrumb trail.
Seems like it.
Yeah, then I'll just stay on it.
Yeah, I'll walk
After
in
an
front.
After an hour of following signs through the tunnels, you come to a three-way intersection where a ladder leads up into a stone shaft capped by a circular metal cover. One of the familiar chalk symbols is marked on a wall nearby, and floating near the symbol is a spherical grapefruit-sized creature with a bulging central eye and 4 stumpy eye stalks. It bares its teeth at you.
I bare my teeth right back.
Let's roll initiative, shall we?
Yes.
Wow!
That'll never not get old, by the way.
Never
No,
lock,
this keeps happening. I just click.
never lock the dice bags down.
And then
Oh, I love you guys so much.
Why? It's your fault.
No.
Oh.
No, I'm not. Why are you saying it's a bad thing? Why are you saying it's a bad thing, guys? Come on now. Let me change my
Pantaloons,
notes
get
So
off.
just
here.
pick one thing. Okay, I managed it somehow.
Boom.
Let me open up these notes. All right.
Where's Pantaloons?
15. I put myself there. But somebody...
That's probably before the tracker got turned upside down or whatever happened.
I'm going to have to teach McDohl how to push the L button.
What? Let's maybe let's mark him as pourable. How about that? How does that sound? Bloop. All
I'm
right.
just worried about other halflings on
So again, you see this freaky thing with eye stalks.
I'm going to pull out my... How far am I from it?
You're probably about 60 or so feet from it.
All right. In that case, I will come up, so I'm about 40 feet away from it, and draw my sword.
Mm-hmm.
Can you speak?
Snarl, snarl.
All right, I'll hold my sword at the ready. If it gets into attack range, which is 10 feet, I will attack it.
Okay. Yeah, that brings us to Pantaloons.
Okay. Are there any hiding spots in the sewer? Like anything to duck behind?
There's a couple side paths and a few like sewer water passages with God knows what's flowing out of them coming out.
Okay, I'm going to move into one of the side passages. I don't want to approach further towards the creature that Gent has. Is that possible?
Okay, that's fine. Yeah,
I'm going to use my bonus action to hide in one of these side passages. And I'm going to use my action to ready an action to throw a dagger if this creature comes within 20 feet of me.
Okay. Let's go to Alton. What are you doing?
Alton is like, he holds his torch above his head and goes, "What is that? I see nothing. What's going on?" Assistance! Pantaloons, why are you making that weird noise?
I can't answer you because I'm hiding.
Wait, can I free action just be like, that's just what he does sometimes?
I'm going to get 20 feet from Gent down the hall. I'm just going to approach Gent until I'm about 20 feet away, and then hold an action to thorn whip like any hostile creature that gets close to Gent.
Okay.
Pantaloons, where are you?
There is no answer.
Guys! I think
I'm pretty sure
Pantaloons...
Pantaloons died.
Like, I will avenge you, Pantaloons!
This horrible looking grapefruit darts lightning quick toward Gent. And yeah, Gent, you can this triggers your reaction because he moves within your threat range there.
How does I keep forgetting my bonus on this. I think it's +5. Oh, there it is. +6. How does a 17 do?
That hits.
All right. That's 14 damage.
Calm down.
And Gent cuts this thing in half, and it splashes twice into the muck to your side.
Alton shrieks. the thorn.
I'll just delete this stat block.
All clear.
Good job.
Crashed.
Pace yourself, Gent. Pace yourself.
No.
Okay, so you guys are gonna want the side paths along the main route of the sewer pathway kind of narrow up until where the only way to proceed further is to go through the muck. And this is the path that you'll be heading toward, right there. So can I get a marching order from you guys?
I'll go first.
You go ahead and have to
Alton is
debigulate
right behind
you
him.
guys.
Debigulate.
Yep. Please
Alton's
gather
right
up,
behind.
and
Offering moral support with his torch.
actually, let me slide you over here real quick and just use my specialize to see to debigulate you guys properly. There you go.
What do you see with your DMIs?
Oh.
My brand. Is that my?
I am going to suggest that Raynar either go back to Floon's place or stay somewhere in the middle of our group.
After seeing you guys take care of that, he thinks you're he thinks you guys can handle yourselves pretty well. He'll stay back, but he still wants to make sure Floon is okay.
Listen, son. You need to be very careful. There is spores everywhere down here. I don't know what effects they will have on a impressionable young man such as yourself. You are not as battle hardened as my comrades here.
I just want to point out that my dark vision is 120 feet, so even though I'm in the back, I can probably see whatever is going to attack us before all of you do.
Oh yeah, you can see it way before I can.
Alright then, and let me just reveal a little more of the So yeah, that's about all you can see right here. You can kind of see a pillar in the middle of the water channel right there. That kind of obscures any further view.
Right. I'll look and see if there's anything up with this little indent in the wall.
You are seeing that it is a very, very narrow passage.
Okay.
Is it big enough for either of the small creatures to go through?
I think so. Let me double check that. I wouldn't want to tell you something incorrect. Lord knows.
Would you have to squeeze in
Come
there?
on.
Do you squeeze
Move,
them?
Loons.
Yeah, medium characters must squeeze to reach this area from the tunnel.
Oh, I'm not medium. I'm small.
Yeah, I'm also small.
Alright, you can go first.
Is this just a cul-de-sac down here, or is this a junction?
It looks like a junction
Okay.
based on the water flow.
Do you want to duck in and check the side path out first?
I'm good with either.
Then
I'm already
Pantaloons is
done.
behind you.
Like, so I have, what, 30 feet? And then 60 feet of dim light? I think.
No, it's like 20 feet of dim light.
Okay, let's see.
I would guess 5 bright, 20 dim.
Bright light, 20 foot. Dim light for an additional 20 feet. So 40 feet.
I was 15 feet off. That's a lot of feet when you think about it.
You're a lot of feet.
No, he's got 2 feet. It's
Rich.
you got the.
But I can understand the confusion. I mean, he does have pants on his head.
I don't have any feats until level 4.
Should have rolled human then.
These are pretty few feet.
Would Pantaloons being a human be more or less annoying?
Way more
Okay.
annoying.
Yeah, it
All
would
right.
mostly be terrifying.
So, if you don't mind, it looks like when you look out here, there's a cellar door. There's a cellar way to a building that's up on the surface.
Okay.
Let me just reveal that to you. And there is a stairway leading up, presumably into said building.
Well, so what's in the cellar? Like, is that a storeroom?
Looks like a storeroom, yeah.
What's in here?
Looks like linens and things. Possibly. Looks like the kind of stuff that you would store for like some kind of hospitality kind of a place.
Okay. Well, yeah. Walk around the perimeter of the room.
Okay, and like I said, that's the kind of story you hear right there. What's your passive perception?
Is 12.
Mine's 15.
Okay, yeah. Again, more storage for stuff. Maybe a cask of ale or something like that down here.
Yeah, Gent is going to start squeezing in.
I'm stuck behind this fool.
I don't think.
I mean, you guys move him as you will.
I don't think this is related to our current investigation.
No, but I'm trying to think of what kind of awesome pranks we could play in this cellar.
I asked what you've seen in there.
And like Alton scolds Pantaloons. Is like, no, Pantaloons. That is what the spore would do.
Pantaloons already has like a corkscrew, and it's drilling holes in the bottom of all their buckets.
I'm looking up the stairs. Is there a door, or what do I see up there?
Don't go up the stairs, because presumably somebody is up there, and I don't want them to come down and discover that we're drilling holes in all their buckets.
Yeah, you do see a closed door at the top of the staircase.
Okay.
And what's your passive perception?
13.
You hear something clatter in the back corner of this side room.
All right, I ready in action. If anything comes out of that doorway, I'm going to attack it.
Anything? What if it's a small child drilling holes into buckets?
Look, I don't have to take my declared action.
That's true.
And provided the round passes with nothing coming out, I'm going to look over there.
Well, you can't ready an action out combat, and you haven't rolled initiative yet.
Attaboy. You tell him.
All right, well, I'm going to wait and see if anything comes out.
Alton
comes
is going
out.
to walk in. Like, I don't think this place has any bearing on our investigation. We must hurry on. Like, and he's just
Okay.
like, see, the room is empty.
What's your passive perception, Alton?
15.
Yeah, there's totally a guy here. There's totally somebody in here. Why don't you guys roll initiative?
Oh.
Okay.
Hey.
Natural one. Nice. Okay.
Ooh.
I just keep picking up my guy and like I don't know. Okay. That worked.
Yeah.
It's fine. Don't worry, McDohl. It's endearing.
It's endearing the first time. I rolled a butt on my initiative.
Not going to lie, I'm a little disappointed that the dice bag didn't go flying around.
All right, Pantaloons, what are you doing in that other room down there?
I was drilling a hole in a bucket with a corkscrew.
Okay. You hear a clatter in the other room.
I drop the bucket and run around the corner. I guess I can get to back here.
Okay.
What am I seeing?
You see Alton standing in front of what appears to be a were-rat.
A were-rat?
Yeah.
Oh, my favorite.
I'm going to throw knives at it. Yeah, I'm not all about this were-rat. Sorry. Throw an offhand knife at it.
What'd you roll? What'd you hit on the first one?
Nothing. And a 10 on the second.
10 on the second?
Apparently,
that doesn't hit either.
I'm very, very startled by
Okay.
That's understandable.
I mean,
And
it's a
it
good thing you
hisses
get all
at
your
you.
You got all your good rolls out early.
Yeah, you know.
And it hisses at you.
I hiss back.
Who is the
Alton.
nastier hiss? Alton is going to shriek, bonus action, shillelagh, drop his. Well, he's going to drop his torch. Bonus action, shillelagh, pull out his quarterstaff and bludgeon this poor were-rat.
Bonk him?
Yeah.
That did nothing wrong? Yes, exactly.
He startled me. So that is a 13 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Pleased to be taking. That is 8 magical bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Cool.
And Alton is going to step right here.
Man, he recoils in pain at the assault. Move. Okay, you're already there.
There's a small gap in the initiative order.
Yep, and that leaves us to Gent.
Alright, I'm gonna run up, stare disapprovingly at the torch on the ground, and attempt to grapple the rat.
Okay. Make me a strength athletics. 5 will get you 10. What I'm going to be rolling in an opposition here. 21.
Yep.
You got him. You got him around the waist.
All right, I'm gonna pull him back a bit
Okay.
and see if I can move him over to. Let's see, it's
I'm gonna say everything counts as difficult terrain when you're moving somebody.
okay, that's fine, and move him to there.
Good job.
Great.
Put him in front of the door.
Okay. That it.
Yep.
He's gonna stab the shit out of you. Actually,
He can either stab me or he
Yeah,
can
he's-
try to get out.
yeah, he's gonna stab and bite you. Actually.
All right.
How does a 19 do?
That hits.
Take 5 piercing damage.
Okay.
From his sword, and he's gonna chew on you a little bit too. How does a 23 do?
That's a hit.
Please take another 3 piercing damage, and please make me a Constitution save, DC 11.
That's a bunch.
Okay, cool.
Yes, 15.
All right. And he is struggling to try and end you so he can get the hell away from you.
Okay.
Which brings us to Hetara.
Eldritch Blast. Rat that is.
E-Blast! Yep.
I was going to shoot with my crossbow, but not if it's right next to me. That's a 16.
That hits.
Okay. That's 1d10. Damage.
1 damage.
1 damage.
Alright, so he's taking
I
that much damage now.
burn his foot. Really badly. But yeah, I'm not going to go away because I don't want to get an attack on me.
Righto. Brings us back to the top of the order, and Pantaloons, what's up?
He's
Is
armed with,
Raynar in the order, by the way.
Raynar is okay.
It's like I'm okay saying that he's just always on initiative 0, but
Yeah.
I would like to give him the chance to escape if he wants to.
He takes a swipe at him with his dagger, but misses horribly.
Okay.
Okay, so he's armed with a dagger?
Yeah.
The wherebutts. Did you move him prone, or did you just have him grappled?
I just have him grappled for now. I don't.
Alright.
Can I move him prone?
Yeah.
I did, but
Yeah, you can move him wherever you want to. If he's grappled.
Well, he did move him out into the area. He didn't move him.
yeah,
he could do
I'll
that
move
on
him
his
prone
next turn.
time.
I'm gonna stab this were-rat, I think. is probably
Okay.
a good idea. Well, if he's
Alright.
not prone, then I'm not going to move into his threat range. That would be dumb. I'm going to stay back here and throw 2 more daggers.
Okay.
Oh, here it comes.
Brickroad, stop being greedy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Should I save some of the critical hits for everybody else?
You should save,
No.
You should save some of the critical hits for McDohl in the next campaign.
So I've got 8 points of 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay, he takes not that much because reasons.
Oh, don't worry. I'm going to silver me a dagger after this dungeon. And
If only we had
offhand
sold all
strike
silver.
is only going to be an 11 to hit.
Nope.
Just pull out a silver bar and brick him with it.
We sold the silver bars.
You already got rid of those, unfortunately.
I'm good staying put back in this corner. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and get behind Hetara here. It's probably better.
Alright, so that's going to bring us to Alton.
I'm gonna stand here. Can I reach him
Yeah.
from this angle?
I'll
Okay.
pull him back for you.
I'm going to stick. I got a magic stick. That's going to be a 9 to hit.
No, not quite.
If only I had rolled a 1, then I could re-roll it, but I did not. Sigh.
Is that it?
Well, yeah, that's it. Because if I step out of the way, I'll opportunity attack. I don't want that.
I mean,
not a-
I want you to step out of the way because I want to take that opportunity attack.
I'm not about the opportunity attacks on me.
I mean, that's fair.
That's
Gent.
that's
I'm gonna bonus action second wind.
Okay.
Oh, heal 2 points.
Hi, Adrix. How you doing? We missed you.
And I'm gonna wrestle him down to the ground.
Okay.
That's my turn.
All right. He is going to try and escape the grapple. Actually, no. He's gonna bite at Gent because holy crap. Do so disadvantage because I'm prone.
they're both prone.
Oh, are we both prone? All right, then that cancels out. How does an 11 do, Gent?
That's a miss.
How about? Ooh, that's a nat 20. That I have to throw
Aw.
away.
He stole one from me.
Yeah, it's only fair, really.
That is a 22 to hit, though.
Yeah, that hits.
Please take 3 piercing damage from a short sword, right to your midsection. And he is kicking and fussing, and he is
Yeah,
He is
a little
not
bit
happy.
beyond bloodied at the moment.
all right.
Can a prone creature make an attack of opportunity?
Yeah,
Yep.
at disadvantage.
Okay, I'm going to throw another Eldritch Blast at this
E-blast.
Is that's 13.
That hits.
Yeah.
And another 1 damage. No, it's a 9 damage. Total 3.
Ow, that's rude.
We start with a little blast, and then
He
we
is
blast
very
your face
bloodied
off.
now.
Okay. I'm just hoping to get my tap hit points. Because I really need those.
So that was Hetara.
Okay,
So are you
guys,
doing anything else? You gonna move? You moving or you staying put?
I'm staying put, they're not giving me the attack.
Okay.
But I do say,
Alright.
like, hey guys, I could really use the kill. Like, could you lay off for a bit? I get a bit vitality.
Pantaloons.
Okay.
So my knives were not very effective against this rodent.
No, they were not.
So I think I'm still better off knifing him though,
I have a lot
Okay.
of knives.
because I can offhand attack with a knife, and I get to roll at advantage because he's prone. So yeah, move in, and we're gonna make a couple melee attacks here.
You're gonna knife that boy?
Hell yeah! Got a 15 to hit.
Yep.
It's going to be 7 points piercing damage.
Whew.
And I got an offhand attack.
Righto.
It's a 14 to hit.
That hits.
That's going to be an additional 4
You are
points
the guy.
of piercing damage.
And you put 2 knives in his neck, and he sputters a little bit, twitches, and then goes slack.
I release him.
Alton picks his,
Malcolm could really have used that soul.
And as you do that, his body shifts back into that of a man.
Pantaloons cries out because he was really looking forward to eating a giant rat.
Do any of the features of this guy look familiar at all?
Not at all.
Okay.
Does he have any tattoos on him?
No, he does not. In fact,
He goes, "Congratulations, gentlemen. I think we might have murdered somebody unrelated to the things.
Well, let's finish exploring these rooms, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna listen up and see if there's anything like moving around upstairs, any sign that they've heard what's going on down here.
not that you can tell. Make a perception check.
Like, should we leave a note like, sorry, we killed your were-rats? Like, pin it to his chest and leave him slumped at the bottom of the stairs?
That's a 14.
Yeah, you don't hear anything upstairs.
Okay.
That sounds like a wonderful idea, Pantaloons. We must always strive to be as polite as possible.
So you're gonna leave a note?
Yeah, we're gonna slump the dude's corpse up against the wall here. Well, just in case it was like his friend. Like, I mean, I can't write the note, but
Alton will write it. Sorry, gentlemen. I'll write a note that says sorry for your loss. Because it was a terrible misunderstanding. We were merely investigating.
with like a sad face rat emoji in the corner.
Like, we were merely investigating the disappearance of a dear friend of ours who was possibly taken by the vile spore.
Is there such thing as a were-mushroom?
Excuse me while I change some notes in the campaign here.
Oh my gosh! Like, Alton, like, you ask Alton that, and he's like, he pulls out a notebook and he viciously, like,
he just starts shaking.
He's just like writing notes down. Where mushroom? Question mark? Exclamation point.
Yeah, I'm gonna look over this note and just to make sure to Gent's approval that nothing that is on this note could possibly lead back to them.
No, we're not signing the note. That would be ridiculous.
Just like making sure that he didn't be like, Volo sends his regards or anything.
Yeah.
I actually want to investigate the door, like, upstairs. Is there anything magical about it, or can I see any traps or anything?
No, not as far as you're aware.
Okay. I'm going to try to open it.
No! Don't do that.
As soon as you start to open it, Gent ducks in here.
Yeah, me too. That sounds like a good idea.
There is nothing on the other side of the door except for a solid wall and a note that is taped to it in green painter's tape.
Sorry
says,
about your door.
Sorry, the campaign module does not have any information beyond this point.
They give us an open door and then they just don't have any information up there.
Yeah, no, the door is there, but
Would you like to purchase this DLC to find out what happened?
actually, wait, no, I'm sorry, I misread something here.
Storms King's Thunder has a location that when you like look it up in the module, it says if the players go to this location, run this other module, and it tells you about the Horde of the Dragon Queen.
No, unfortunately, actually, what actually happens, because I'm an idiot, is that there are a few halflings standing around, looking a little shocked at what's happened.
Psst, hand them the note.
Gent pulls out his healing potion and just like has it at the ready.
I ask, sorry, are you with, what's the name of it again? Are you with Xanathor?
No, not at all. Why would you say that?
Oh, sorry for inconvenience to say. I'm gonna back out and close the door again.
You hear it locked behind you.
And then I back down. Nothing interesting out there. Let's go the other direction.
I'm gonna squeeze back through this passageway as quick as I can.
Well,
It's very
that was
important
a
to
thing.
always leave a note.
The main
Always
sewer
leave it.
tunnel expands into a circular hub with a pair of arrow slits carved into its outer walls.
Oh, neat. I'm gonna stay behind one of those.
Yeah, they are directly across from each other, and like there-ish and there-ish. And
Can you?
And grab the revealer.
yeah, revealer is gonna go. Let's come over here.
I mean, it's only polite to leave a note, right?
Yeah.
You kind of see one there, you kind of see one there, and then the passage continues along that way and also on that way.
I'm gonna
Leave
ask
you there.
Alton if I could bother him for a cure wounds.
Alton says, "I have something better," and he pulls out a bundle of berries.
Oh, I mean, I'll try one.
He gives you one. He gives you. These berries might be good eats.
Yeah, I had a feeling there might be. How many are you gonna give me?
I don't know. How many do you need? I have 10.
I could eat most of them and still get their benefits.
Okay, so how many do you need?
Alright, give me 9 of them.
Okay.
So there's a door off in this direction.
Is anybody else missing hit points? I don't think they are.
No.
Okay. Well, here you go, and then here, have one for later.
More.
Alright,
And
I'll pocket
he
that
puts
last
it in your
berry.
he puts it in your pocket and it just pats you on the shoulder.
Is it possible to see anything behind the arrow loop?
Everybody roll initiative.
Oh,
Cool.
no, that's fine. That's what I meant.
Yeah, no, that's a yeah, because I mean, I assume you guys are having that conversation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talking about our berries and how many I want to stuff down my gullet.
Yeah.
Gullet.
Good berry. Cast once. Good job.
All right, let's go ahead and see. Red is not your friendo's color. Let's give these guys.
Are you carrying him?
I just
Ever
like
lost-
so we can move him with one thing.
Yeah. I'm guessing right about there is a good place for him.
Have I ever not been the last two player characters, like in initiative? Like I was with Pantaloons one time, I remember. But I think I've been last every single time.
And then let's go ahead and boop that there. I don't need the blue one anymore because you guys killed his ass.
Mm-hmm.
He deserved it. And we left a note, so
Yeah.
So yeah, only guys I have line of sight to is actually, yeah, you know what? One to Gent, one to Alton, because there are clearly goblins that are in this, in these arrow slits right here.
Like
And
we
they
could-
are,
clearly see goblins.
they're pretty short.
Well, the reason I ask is because, like, if there are goblins, I will hold Alton, not Alton, I will hold Pantaloons personally responsible for not keeping his family in check.
That is incredibly racist.
That's how goblins work, if you didn't know.
Oh, so that's where you are, Pantaloons?
Yeah, I was peering in through this arrow loop here.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's a goblin on the other side. He's like, "Oh, hi, time to ruin your day." Pantaloons, I have a 13 to hit you.
13's not going to do it, champ.
Okay then. Alton, or no, Gent, I have
Yep.
a 9 to hit you.
No.
As 2 arrows just come flying out of the arrow loops, and then they are gonna duck on back.
I holler that there are goblins inside, but they're not the fun kind. They're the gross kind.
The fun.
They're the kind that don't bathe.
All right.
Is that all the goblins?
Yeah. What happens next, Gen?
All right. I'm gonna peek in this arrow slit.
You don't see him in evidence.
All right, and I'm gonna move in here.
Alton.
Is this a door?
That is a door.
I'm going to climb up and open the door.
And you find the Doom.
I was looking for that.
There's the Doom. And by Doom, I mean a hallway that kind of turns a 90-degree angle, and then there's another door at the other end that you can just kind of make out around the corner.
Ah, yes. Well, Alton will call back. There's no goblins over here. Quickly. In. He'll step right here. And that's in Alton's turn, because he's got nobody to do Shillelagh. I guess he'll cast Shillelagh with his bonus action. And
Very good.
I'll just hold an action to, if somebody comes within melee range with me, I'll hit them with my Shillelagh.
Pantaloons.
What's down this hallway here when I look down it?
More sewer water from the look of it.
No other openings on either side that would connect to where this arrow loop is?
How far off can you see?
60 feet.
10. Nope.
Then yeah, I'm going to duck inside the door with Alton. I'll go ahead and press myself back up against this wall.
Okay.
And ready in action that if this door opens, fling daggers through it.
Sure. Excellent.
Just and squeal when you do it.
That would
Hetara,
be
what's up?
ungentlemanly.
I'm going to get in here. Can I see the arrow slit from here?
Yeah, you can kind of see the arrow slit. You kind of have like a pretty bad angle. About what you can see revealed right now is about what you can see through it.
Can I see at a better angle and move a bit forward?
Nope.
Okay.
The only way
Am I
you're going to
at
be
the
able to see inside this thing is if you're standing right there.
Okay, then I'm just going to go inside the hallway. And
Put your
I'm going
face
to
up in
step
there.
past you and then wave to the dude to follow us. I'm not good at names. To Brainar.
Okay. And he will do so. Which brings us back to question marks, maybe? Hey, Pantaloons, you said you had a rated action, right?
Sure do. Does the door open?
It's triggered.
I don't even
Oh,
want to
it's
know what
forgotten.
it is. I throw a dagger. Oh, is he in my threat range? Or is he just open the door on the other side of the door?
He opened the door and is like, he didn't. He looks really surprised. He wasn't expecting you to come through this way.
Oh, well, that was dumb of him. Yeah, throw a dagger at him.
Okay.
But I guess that's my question. Is he on the other side of this door opening it, or does he step through? Which does he do?
He has stepped through.
Okay, then I'm just going to stab him with a dagger, because I don't want to roll
Okay.
with disadvantage. We're looking at a 14.
Does not hit.
Does not hit. What a jerk.
All right. And then he's gonna go ahead and take a swipe at you with a scimitar.
I wish he wouldn't.
I have a 23 to hit Pantaloons.
That'll do it.
3 slashing damage.
For 3 damage.
Yep.
Very good.
Which brings us to Gent.
All right. Well, it's not my fault I can't hit that guy. Is there anything of interest down this hallway? Any doors or anything?
No doors, no passageways a long way as far as your dark vision can see. In fact,
All right.
there's a little bit of three-dimensionality to this map because. Oh, you know what? It's fine. The passageway kind of loops around underneath the flow of water.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to come over here, realize that there is absolutely not a damn thing I can do in there, and step one square aside.
Okay. Alton, what you got for me?
Well, Alton is going to just he's going to hold up his torch and be like, "Pantaloons, is everything okay?"
I got stabbed!
And I don't suppose there's any way that I could actually. There's no way I could hit this guy from here, right? Like, I don't have. Do I have line of sight with him? Is what I'm asking.
I would give him partial cover.
Okay, well I'll thorn whip him.
Okay.
That's a 24 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
Partial
And
cover
he
factor there?
takes 3 piercing damage, and I'm banging him against the wall.
Yeah, there's nowhere he can move on there. Yeah. Like, you're just being mean.
He could be an agent of the fungus. We never know. You have to be firm. Pantaloons did say they
Moving or
do not
staying
bathe.
put?
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna stay put. It's fine. It's fine. This always. It's perfect. It's perfect.
Pantaloons, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stab him.
Sure, I believe it.
Stabby,
I
stabby.
believe you have murdering your own kin
It's gonna be a
in
17.
your heart. Yeah, it'll hit.
I mean,
We're looking at
these
5 points of piercing damage.
Sure. And
Bonus
he
action.
goes down.
Yeah.
You knife him and he dies,
Oh, good. What can I see through the open doorway?
quivering and wondering why one of his own would kill him.
He didn't
Because
have
he
intention.
shot us with arrows!
Also, he stabbed you with a scimitar.
Well, yeah, but that was after he tried to knife him.
So yeah, you kind of see you see a hallway go off in this direction and what looks like a room off in this direction.
Okay.
And that brings us off initiative.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to let Alton get in front.
I'm gonna go back to Gent and say I was standing where you were supposed to be standing.
I hand him the berry.
Ooh, how many berries?
One.
Oh, okay. I'll eat 1 berry.
And there
Letting
is
all
a
of you
room
pass.
here that's got rusty weapons and threadbare clothing and basically it looks like kind of an armory, but that's being very generous given the state of the gear that's actually in here.
Like, I'll give it a once over and see if there's anything that might be worth thinking about. But
Not especially, no.
yeah,
Any bolts or arrows or bolts? I should say.
You could restock arrows if you wanted to, and hallway kind of goes down the stairs off in this direction, and then there's a room off to this side,
right. I'll take a look in the room.
and you can clearly see the opposite side of the arrow slits.
Oh, good. There's more.
Like he might have panicked a little bit when he realized when he could have shot you from there. You think maybe he was just being really panicky.
Not a goblin.
Not a goblin.
Clearly
Right,
not a
I'll glance
goblin.
down this way.
Okay.
Do we want to finish
so-
exploring this floor? Oh wait, this is not a. Oh, I see.
Kind of goes off to one side, and yeah, you when you look down that way, you kind of see where the water kind of would flow above the passageway here.
Hey, wait, weren't there 2 goblins? I heard 2 shots.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You
Where's
did?
the other one?
there's another goblin somewhere, which
We're
is
gonna
why
lead
I
it
was
around.
insisting
Question
upon
mark?
taking the lead.
I just want
They
to point
both
out that you and I
fired.
have the same AC.
All right, so yeah, this room opens up, and you see crappy mattresses.
Oh, my favorite.
Yeah, and it basically looks like a sleeping quarters.
Okay.
Toss the place for hidden coins.
Yeah.
Goblins like
And
to
if
hide
you get
coins under
anything-
mattresses, inside chamber pots.
I'll
I was
keep
wondering if
guard at
anything-
the.
Make sure
find
you go
4 copper pieces,
real
pantaloons.
deep
You
in the
find-
chamber pot.
Yeah, you find 4 copper pieces inside the chamber pot.
Excellent.
Do I
Alton
find
looks at
anything?
this living arrangement. He's very, very, very suspicious, and he looks at Pantaloons and says, "Pantaloons, we must burn all of this, so that the, you know."
No can do,
Doesn't
Chief.
have-
We all die of asphyxiation. No ventilation down here. Big fire, outdoor plan only.
Well, I can't believe I'm saying it, but he has a pretty good point there.
He's a very smart goblin. Alright, I'm gonna
Oh,
open
so
the
I
door.
get to delete this stat block.
I will cede to your superior sewer-dwelling wisdom, Pantaloons.
Right, you open this door and you see into another sleeping quarters. It looks like.
Alton is like the unsuspecting white dude
Stop.
who keeps accidentally saying racist stuff.
So there is somebody here.
Oh, good.
Is the trash master?
No, it looks like a dwarf fellow. And he turns around, he whips around, looks at you, at the lot of you, and he hefts a very nasty looking war pick on his shoulder. And it looks like he's about ready to throw down with you. So why doesn't everybody please for me roll initiative again?
Oh yeah. My favorite
That's not
role.
the little button.
Oh yeah.
I see this party is not built for stealth, I see.
No.
That's A1 again, right? Yep.
I got a 20.
I got a 3.
We're a little spread out on this tracker, but that's fine.
It's
Hey,
nice to
guess
be at
what?
the top.
You're
of the
not
list.
going last. Boom.
I am going last.
No. Oh. I don't even know how to numbers anymore. Numbers have left. Numbers have failed me.
Okay.
He looks like he was putting up some kind of barricade in between to the door that's back here.
Okay.
So yeah, that's gonna lead us off with our surprisingly rapid and action ready.
I
Here.
am ready for this. I have been waiting. So I'm gonna run over here, and actually, no, I'm gonna run over here and try to club this guy with my glaive. Not intending to kill.
Take long.
How does a 25 do?
25 does hit.
For 7 damage.
All right. And moving or staying put.
Staying put.
Alton, what you got?
Alton, 1, 2, 3, 4. He runs in. He says, "Surrender, fiend, and tell us the location of, Pantaloons,
Floon!
Floon." And he cast,
He doesn't appear to understand what you're saying, but he does recognize the name.
and he, I cast Shillelagh, and I stick him.
You can't stick him with a bludgeoning weapon.
You can if you push it hard enough.
Hell!
All right, that is a 19 to
I don't know
hit.
if you can see this door right here.
Oh, okay.
Anything's a piercing weapon if you're brave enough.
Was that a 19 to hit, you said?
Yes.
And yes, that hits.
Okay, that's 9 bludgeoning damage,
Whew.
or piercing if you want to be, you know. But no, it's
Feeling saucy. Alright, so that is at the end of your turn.
Yep.
Pantaloons amaze us.
I mean,
Don't kill him.
why are we? Why? Okay, let's throw some daggers at him.
I mean,
It's gonna be a 16 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
It's gonna be 7 points of piercing damage.
Yep. And you catch him right in the Achilles tendon, and he goes down to a knee, but he is still up.
All right, I'm gonna
He's
offhand throw another dagger at him. It's gonna be a 24 to hit
Yep.
for 4 points of piercing damage.
And you catch him right in the chest, and he goes toppling back against the pile of stuff.
He's a medium
Piling
creature,
up
right?
Against this door. Yep.
Go ahead and do an extra point of damage to him. Why not?
Okay, yeah. You didn't need to, but that's a fine fu. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just unconscious, right?
No, he dead.
I threw knives at him.
Through those daggers.
What's that?
So what happened in here?
I took care of the dwarf.
He is not entirely a dwarf. Like you see the like the dark pallid, or not really pallid skin, but just kind of the dark skin that you'd probably think him more of the Underdark kind of dwarf.
I took care of the were-dwarf.
Like I'm
Alton
from the
pulls out his notebook and starts writing "Where dwarf? Where mushroom connection? Question mark? Question mark? Question mark? Exclamation point."
Probably. I'm gonna start pushing some of the barricade out of the way.
Okay,
Is the barricade just in front of this door or both of these doors?
it's just in front of this door.
And then I'm gonna
Alright.
glare at Pantaloons and open the door.
Like,
Alright,
Alton's
and
also going to open this door.
It looks like a cesspit, kind of a latrine that they
I'm gonna
use
close the
to.
door again.
Okay.
I have no interest.
No,
in
no,
that.
wait. It's a latrine? No, gotta
Yeah.
go in. What did I just tell you guys about goblins?
What you know what I just told you about goblins? Please roll initiative.
See, what you told me is different from what I heard. What I heard is Pantaloons will search the chamber pots.
Pantaloons will absolutely search the chamber pots.
Oh, I
Here,
rolled
look
pretty good.
last.
That's a good. That's a good. I'm happy with this.
As the Golgothan comes to life here.
I mean, you're not far off there, homie.
I wish I was further off.
Well, you're back in front.
So,
You were my favorite.
but before I was going to tell Gent before he said I'm closing the door was that you do see the bones, like they almost still like intact skeletons of two goblins.
Hmm.
They're just floating inside this pile of ooze.
Gosh.
It's all acid eaten.
That just proves that the
And-
goblins were in here hiding coins.
And yeah, so
No interest in that.
so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take a swing at you, but I'm gonna miss pretty bad. Only a 6 to hit on
Not
that.
gonna do it.
Okay, that's gonna end my turn and move on to Alton. What you got for me?
He's going to
Big
run
ol'-
in. It says, Alton's going to run in and he's like, "Assistant, what is wrong?" So when I step here, like, what do I see?
You
Like, I-
see what I just described, a pile of goo that has the skeletons of two goblins and their gear kind of suspended in it. and it's all and all the bones and everything is all acid eaten.
Is mushroom
I'm
good,
going-
Chief?
Alton is going to grab Pantaloons and throw him over here and close the door. Says,
I'm gonna go ahead and at least give myself an opportunity attack on Alton for that.
that's fine.
I'm not taking. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna take my pound of flesh somehow. But it's only a 7 to hit.
That's not going to do it. Anyway, the door is shut.
Who is next? That would be Gent.
Who is next? Oh gosh. All right. I'm going to step up here. This guy's gone.
Yeah, that guy is no more.
I'm going to step up here, ready in action. If something opens the door, I will attack it.
I
Okay.
ask.
Duly
I ask.
noted. Anything
I
else?
asked-
Gent?
No, I am aware that there's apparently something hostile in there, but I don't know what it is.
All right
So
then.
I'm just getting ready.
All right, Hetara, you're the.
I ask, "What's going on?" And then I aim a crossbow at the door, and I going to move a bit back actually first, and then
Okay.
I'm going to ready an action to shoot at whatever opens it next from the other
Okay.
side. That is.
Good to know.
It's mushroom goo.
Pantaloons, your turn.
This door's not barricaded?
No.
Okay. And Alton standing in front of the door?
Yeah.
Take a step back. I'm gonna give Gent some bardic inspiration.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use my action to ready throwing a dagger if a monster comes through the door.
Okay. So funny thing, both Gent and Hetara said if the door was open, but the door is not opening because this thing is gooshing up from underneath the crack at the bottom of the door, and comes right out here on top of Alton.
But a monster came through the door.
Yeah. So no, you yeah. So Pantaloons gets his rated action.
All
See,
right.
I knew what I was doing when I said that. I just didn't know what was on the other side of the door.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't expecting something oozing under it either. Like,
Only gonna hit a 14.
this is fair, honestly.
14 hits.
14
I'm
hits.
watching the doorknob, and then I look down and I'm like, "Wah!"
5 points of piercing damage.
All right, 5 points, and your dagger goes into the blob, which quivers in reaction to your hit. But you see, as the blade sits in that thing, even for just a couple of seconds, you see the corrosion already starting to set in on this thing. Like, it's that quick. Moving or staying? Or no, that was my
was a
action.
ready
So
action.
hey, Alton,
Yep.
I am going to go ahead and blob you. Hope you don't mind.
I do mind. That's rude.
It's a 9 to hit.
That's not going to hit.
All right then. Just in the interest in a squeeze to here, and that's because I can do that because I'm an ooze, yo. That's gonna end the Grey Ooze's turn, and now that would be Alton's turn.
Well, Alton already has a magical shillelagh in his hand, and he's going to shillelagh this guy in the something butt space. Anyway,
I think it's
Your
all
weapon is
butt.
wood.
it's magic wood,
Okay,
but I miss.
what'd you hit?
That is an 8.
That hits.
What is this thing's AC?
Oozes are not known
I'm not
for their
telling you.
dexterity.
Okay.
I'm not telling you.
Well, that is 10 points of magical bludgeon damage.
Sure.
Uh,
And yeah. Moving or staying put?
it's already done its attack. No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. So
I got my reaction back.
no, I'm going to stay put. It's fine.
All right. So that brings us to Gent.
Alright, well, I'm a little apprehensive about attacking this thing with a weapon after watching what it did to Pantaloon's dagger, but I am going to swing at it with my glaive anyway.
All right.
Smart.
That's a 16 to hit,
That's gonna hit.
and deal 9 damage.
And the goo just kind of melts into place, and it just kind of loses all cohesion. Pantaloons, your dagger falls to the ground, and it's still corroded. Also, yeah, Gent, your axe shows some of the same signs of corrosion. For both of those weapons, it has a permanent and cumulative -1 to damage.
I'm not picking that dagger back up.
I'll take it.
Okay, enjoy.
It is -1 to damage.
That's why I came in here packing 8 daggers.
I offer you actually one dagger in exchange that you can use, because you can use daggers a lot better than I can.
All right, so just a heads up,
This
guys,
is-
we are coming up on time right now, so
Yeah.
The greatest
might-
gift anyone has ever given to me. And I will cherish this dagger always.
You can have it on loan at least.
I think you think it's a gift now, buddy.
I will treat
So
it as
that's-
one of my own children.
So we didn't quite get all the way through this dungeon because I was really loving the interaction between the characters today. But yeah, I think we will call the session there for today.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Alright.
So, what'd you guys think so far?
There was no dragons nor heists.
You got like
Okay.
tons and tons of gold coins, which are called dragons.
Mm,
We didn't heist
And
them; they were gifted.
No, you took them from someone else who stole them.
We did steal
We-
like 15 bars of
It
silver.
is a heist.
But those weren't
also.
dragons.
those Kenku don't count.
You turned them into dragons.
But
In the end.
the title suggests that we steal dragons. We stole silver bars that we then
You
converted
turned
to
into
it.
dragons. Yes.
So therefore, this was silver bar heist.
Yeah, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to
We
agree
made
with Treble
the
on that one.
campaign. It's Dragon Heist. I think we can wait a bit until next session at least.
I would not buy a book called Silver Bar Heist.
No, I wouldn't either. But then I didn't buy
Hey,
Dragon
That's
Heist.
a Dragon's Adventure called Silver Bar Heist.
Did y'all have fun though? Is the question.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that. I actually really like this adventure or what's happening.
Does everyone have a better idea of why McDohl should have stopped me from making a goblin bard named Pantaloons?
No.
No.
Let's see. I'm really happy
Jesus
that Brickroad. I'm really happy that you broke Treble before you broke me. That brings me some joy.
Well, I've had a lot
really
of
like
practice
Pantaloons.
breaking Treble.
I mean, I would say, less so than you have had practice breaking me.
Yeah, but see, he just kills you.
I have never once killed McDohl. I want that on record. All of his deaths in my campaign have been his fault, clearly. There's video evidence of all of them.
Alright, yeah, okay, so the, Alright, so, yeah, the first
Yeah,
one
at
was,
least
yeah,
it
that
was
was on
local
me.
fault, to
That
be
was the
honest.
arena.
Yeah.
The second one was, I don't think it was my fault because that was in the feat of really heavy combat with stuff on all sides.
Your fault, that's what I said. And then you drank gold.
Yeah, I drank
Is it
gold,
your-
but I didn't die from that.
Your brass one is clearly Notal's fault. I mean,
And I forget how Razu died, but I'm sure that was your fault too.
Which
You
time?
you almost killed Red, and then somehow Razu died instead.
That was appropriate. Alright. Thanks for playing, guys. I'll see everybody
Yep.
next Sunday.
Next week.
Have fun.
so we're playing next week, or not every 2 weeks, just
Every week.
okay, good.